Hi everybody, my name is Brian Anderson, and I'm going to introduce you to the wonderful man we call Aristotle. I'm also not going to be looking at the camera like I am right now, because my words are on my computer screen, so I apologize for that. No eye contact. I'm so sorry. Firstly, a little bit about his life. He was born in Segura, in the country of Macedon, to the at-the-time court physician. His father, the court physician, died while Aristotle was still young, and he was raised by a guardian. It's believed he received training in physiology and medicine at this time. At age 17, he, of course, decided, like all young teenagers do, he was meant for bigger and better things and went to Plato's school in Athens, where he quickly became the cool kid on campus as the star pupil. When Plato died, he moved on and went to study zoology and biology in the field in Asia Minor. He later then tutored Alexander the Great, which is so rad, and y'all need to read up on that man because he's so rad. After 4 years of tutoring, he went back to Athens and took over the school of Lyceum, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, which acted as a modern university does today. Lots of speakers, classrooms, teaching, etc. However, when Alexander died, he, by which I mean Aristotle, fled Athens and died a year later. It's believed he fled because he preferred the idea of a unified Greece, like Alexander, even if it was under a flag of conquest, to singular city-states. This idea was not popular at the time, and so, to escape persecution and possible death, like previous philosophers before him, he just ran away. In his time, he studied and wrote on memory, reasoning, sensation, motivation, morality, social behavior, education, development, geriatric sleep, dreams, language, and learning, and basically all of the things. He contributed to a ton of subjects, and his influence is still felt today. One of his major ideas was the idea that sensation is important, far removed from previous philosophers. He believed that sensory information was synthesized to become what he called common sense. When used in a practical way, such as seeing that when rocks roll more easily if they're more rounded, he could create a wheel. This led to what he called passive reason, which is the practical use of this common sense knowledge, and active reason when it's used as knowledge of an abstraction of principles. He believed knowledge and nature to be inseparable as both an empiricist and rationalist. He also exemplified teleology, stating that to know any one thing, one must have 4 points of information. 1. Material cause, which is what the thing is made up of. 2. Formal cause, what the form of the thing is. 3. Efficient cause, the force and energy that made the thing that way. And 4th, the final cause, the purpose of the object's existence. He believed in a grand hierarchy of things, which he referred to as the scala natura. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. At the low end of the spectrum was neutral matter, and at the high end was the unmoved mover. The closer in this hierarchy something was to the unmoved mover, the closer it was to perfection. Souls fit into this hierarchy as vegetative souls, at the low end, which could grow and reproduce, sensitive souls, animals, which could grow, reproduce, experience, and react, and rational souls, i.e. humans, which could do the above as well as think and have rational thought. He also created his laws of association, which are 1. The law of contiguity, which is when one thinks of a thing, one will also think of things that they experience at the same time. 2. His law of similarity, which is when one will think of things similar to the thing they are thinking of at the time, apples and oranges. I think I'm funny. Laws of contrast, one will think of things opposite to the thing they are thinking of, apples and oranges. I still think I'm funny. And law of frequency, the more often something occurs with another thing, the stronger the mental association will be, like with apples and oranges. He didn't believe in dreams as prophecies, but believed they could be useful for a physician's diagnosis, and he believed in the golden mean, i.e. a life of moderation set between the two extremes. It makes compromise between animalistic appetites and higher order of thought. He also believed that emotion affected motivation and contributed, just in general, a ton to psychology. I know I said that before, and knowledge in general, and all the things, except mathematics, because the book specifies not mathematics. I'm pointing at the book, and his influence is still spelt today. And all this information is stuff I picked up from the book, so alright, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks when I have to make another video. Okay, toodles, bye. I'm pressing the stop.